Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Karmica Boom, broadcasting live from out here in these How Did She Know streets. I want to say hello to all my wonderful real subscribers and my real supporters. Hopefully, you all are doing wonderful out there tonight. So, I'm on my way to my job, and this has been a question on my mind since sometime yesterday. How did she know? Who is she, Karmica Boom? That wide back manager. As a refresher, let me refresh y'all's minds. Yesterday, we had an incident at the apartment complex where I live temporarily. I'm trying my best to find a house as soon as possible. I cannot stay in this diabolical atmosphere. And the management company that owns these people, they don't even want to claim this trash. They don't even want to take responsibility for this trash. And they are out of their mind if they think they are going to dodge responsibility for this heathen that they have put in position to be a manager. She's clearly not qualified to be a manager. She needs to be managed. And I sit at their corporate office is stationed in Atlanta. And even if I have to go to Atlanta to file the paperwork to hold them accountable in court, that's what I will do. I'm not going to let this go. Absolutely not. And I feel like I want to stand up for all the people that were tenants, past as well as present. Because we deserve better than this. We deserve better than this. And she's acting like a bully. She's not acting like a manager. She's not professional at all. And I can't get it out of my mind how she popped out on me like a thug. Popped out on me like a redneck thug and thing. I have never I have never been popped out on like about redneck thug and things, a wide back redneck thug and thing. But anyway, I had called for code enforcement relating to the hot conditions, and the air conditioner wasn't working. Prior to that, the heater wasn't working. Wasn't hardly nothing working. And they called me and told me that the apartment was ready. The lie, don't care who tell it, just as long as it gets told. And things. Now she ain't no Mexican. She ain't no, where you get that from, Carl? Where you get that from? When did I say she was a Mexican? She's a wide back redneck motherfucker. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Where you get that she was a Mexican from? Where did you get that from, Carl? But anyway, as I was saying, I had called for code enforcement Monday evening, and they told me that they would be out early the next day, which was Tuesday, yesterday. So the landlord, manager, and the maintenance guy, they beat them to the punch. They beat them to the door. They beat the code enforcement to the door. And I thought that was kind of strange because they had this nonchalant attitude about, fixing the air conditioning. Friday and Monday, they weren't really concerned about it. They were just dragging their ass. But all of a sudden, they didn't even call to tell me that they was coming yesterday morning. They just popped out on me. And okay, let me recreate the scene. Now, it was around 8:45, 9 o'clock in the morning yesterday. And I heard a knock at the door. The code enforcement person had already called me about 8:30 and told me, once again, that they would be over there about 9 o'clock, about 10 minutes after 9. I said, okay. So I'm thinking when I had the knock at the door, that was code enforcement. Now, when I asked, who is it? They said, maintenance. So I was like, wow, taken aback, right? What's up with this? They were just dragging their feet. So hey, I'm glad that they're here. So I'm thinking maybe they'll meet up with the code enforcement and they're gonna figure this thing out, right? So everything's gonna work out real good, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. So I opened the door, and as the maintenance guy is coming through the door, here come the manager popping out with that wide back and that red neck, just popping out like a thug. See, she was standing behind the wall. It's like a little wall in a little hallway right before you get to my front door. She was standing on the wall like a wide back thugging thing. And I said to myself, I've been thinking about this all day. I think this is her standard operating procedures. That ain't the first time that woman done popped out like a wide back redneck thugging thing. That ain't her first time. And the energy, I'm thinking about the energy that she had in it. That ain't her first time popping out like a wide back redneck thugging thing. That ain't her first time. She do this on a regular basis and things. She hides behind the wall and uses this maintenance guy as a little bootleg thug operator and things. This is what they do. This is the get down over there. And the first thing she said when she popped out on me like a thug, you call the code enforcement. I said, I sure did. Oh, she thought she had one that was shaking thing. She thought she had one that was shaking thing. Baby. Standing up there looking like the great big old Goodyear blamping thing. I wish I would be afraid of something like that. I wish I would. Last time I checked, I still had freedom of speech and things. I can call whoever I wanted to and things. I can call, it's my telephone. I can call whoever I want to call. And go call them again if I need to, disrespectfully. I should have been done called them. Should have called them the first day when I came in there and everything was fucked up. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I waited too long to call them. I'm giving this wide back motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. And that's my problem. I've been giving people the benefit of the doubt and things. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. I need to start giving these motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Yeah. When people show you who they are, believe them. So that leads me to think, what has she been doing with the money? Collecting all this rent. Somebody need to investigate this woman. What is she doing with the money? Ain't fixing all these folks' stuff and things. And see, it was fake this morning. I was just hanging around in the parking lot, minding my own business. I was on the live this morning. And I was thinking, well, I'm going to wait for that school bus so I can find out where that school bus is going. And I can call that schoolhouse and tell them to check that little girl that's coming out there smelling like marijuana every day. But the spirit told me, no, let's postpone that. We'll do that another day. And I'm so glad I listened to the spirit. So a few minutes later, here come the neighbor that I was running from the first day that I moved in there. And I said, I've been looking for him because I want to apologize and use him as an ally. Okay. And I'm so glad. Oh, it was fate. It was fate. I've been waiting on him. I've been looking for him. And here he come this morning. Oh, it was a beautiful situation. And one thing led to another. We had conversation. And he told me he been going through pretty much the same thing I've been going through over there. And they tell me he been over there a couple of years. And I said, I can't believe this woman got this kind of reputation. And she's still in position. She must know somebody that knows somebody and things. She must be sucking somebody's dick and things. That's got some influence and power and things over this situation. Or munching some carpet and things. How is her terrible ass been in that position this long? Woo! My God. So when she popped out on me like a thug, yesterday morning. I ain't gonna never forget about that. And I'm gonna always talk about it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a red magic marker and circle the date. Circle the date. Yesterday, the 9th of May, 2023, at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna circle that date right there. I'm gonna circle that date right there. I'm gonna look. I already done decided that bitch is the inspiration for my next book. I'm gonna write a book on that hoe. You hear me? That wide back motherfucker is gonna be the inspiration for my next literary work. Yes, she deserves a documentary. She needs a mini documentary. Ooh, she's so terrible. I need to put out a call. I need to put out an ad online and locally on the news and ask the people, who are the people that used to live at this place? I want to talk to y'all. Yes, I need to put out a call and find the former tenants as well as the current tenants if they're not afraid of retaliation. And see, that's what she called herself doing when she put that note on my door. And I'm thinking whoever did it, whoever told her and tipped her off and told her that I had called the code enforcement, they had to have called her and tipped her off sometime Monday evening. Because she put that note on my door trying to shake me down for $214 and back rent. How the hell I owe you back rent? I ain't been there for 2 weeks, motherfucker. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Okay, trying to shake me down. Trying to shake me down and thing. For $214 for back rent. And I ain't been there but 2 weeks. Make it make sense. Woo, the devil don't care what he do it. He just as retarded as he can be. Oh, he's so retarded and messy. And thing. So it had her so upset when she got that phone call. Who made the phone call to the woman? Who made the phone call? I'm thinking it got to be somebody at the code enforcement office. And I said to myself, surely there ain't nobody at the code enforcement office being so messy and trying to put me in some danger. Surely it ain't somebody at the code enforcement office doing like this and things. And I'm asking myself, why? Why would they call the woman? What is the reason? I mean, that's just so messy. But that's what I'm thinking. It's got to be somebody at the code enforcement office that called her sometime Monday evening or Monday night. And she couldn't get no sleep about it because she was so mad about it. So she couldn't think of nothing else but to lie and conjure up some type of whatever to retaliate against me. And try to shake me down for that $214 in back rent. That's retaliation. That's retaliation. It is. And things. So then, when I asked her later on, when after she started woofing at me and things, I asked her what was the $214 for. And then she was so embarrassed about it. She was so embarrassed. And then she's standing there in front of that code enforcement folks. She knew she was wrong. And she was so embarrassed, and she was trying to get the fuck up out of there. Because she thought I had grabbed that phone and went live. I was intending to. I was sure getting ready to do it. And I guess she read my mind. She know when I went behind that wall and get in that bedroom. She's smart enough to know how things go. When you start woofing at somebody and things, you know you a good candidate to get put online and things. But see, she the type of motherfucker. She wanted to be your word against hers. No. That phone is an equalizer. And most of these motherfucking terrible motherfuckers, they know that phone is an equalizer. How many times have so many of them been put on blast on social media? Showing out and things. Yeah. I sure did. I retreated into that room to get my phone, baby. If I know she was going to show out like that, I would have had it ready. Already, everything. Oh, yes, I would have. And see, that taught me a lesson. That taught me a valuable lesson. Every time from now on, I hear a knock at that door. Go live. Go motherfucking live. And things. And not only that, I need some backup cameras. I need some cameras already in there ready and things. That's just recording 24 hours a day. Just recording around the clock and things. Just recording. Because they already coming in there. And when I'm not home, illegally, they already coming in there behind my back, making themselves at home, digging and running around through my stuff and things, plotting and trying to set me up and line me up and things. So anyway, okay, so I'm wondering, how did she know? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How did she know that I called code enforcement? So if the code enforcement didn't call her and tell her sometime Monday evening or Monday night, that's what I'm thinking when it happened. Is the woman done tapped on my phone? Is she got my phone tapped and listening in at my conversations and tracking my phone calls? Surely she ain't violate my privacy like that. Surely the woman ain't got that kind of foolishness going on. Surely she ain't tapping my phone and things. Do y'all think she hacking my phone and things? And seeing who I'm calling and talking to and things? Surely she ain't got my apartment bug. Do y'all think she got my apartment bug? And she can hear what I'm talking about in there? I'm just trying to figure out, how did the woman know that I called code enforcement? I didn't tell her. Somebody had to tell her. And the conversation was between me and the code enforcement person. And I'm trying to figure out, how did she know? 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 And things. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. How did she know? And things. Just popping out on me like a thug and things. A wide back thug and things. Woo! I can't forget about how she popped out on me like a thug from behind that wall. Oh, she thought I was shaking. She thought I was gonna bag down and deny and lie. No, I didn't call them. Somebody lying on me. No, I own up to what I do and say, I'm not like her. And then she kept on telling lies on me. When the code enforcement was standing up in there, she kept on telling lies on me and things. And I'm looking at that woman like, what? And who? Not only her, the maintenance dude was telling lies too. And I said, this is a shame. This is a shame. They don't want to be accountable for not doing their job. So they going to twist everything up and make it seem like I said this and I said that and I didn't want this. Why would I say I don't want y'all to come and give me what they say? A window unit. And it's hot as fucking now. As a matter of fact, when she mentioned it, I said yes. I told the maintenance guy yes. I kept calling them and asking them when they was going to bring it. And they're going to sit up there and tell that code enforcement people that I said I didn't want it. That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. But I said, God don't like ugly. And here you is standing up here playing with a child of God. Ooh, God is going to get y'all good for this. God don't play by me. While y'all up here playing. While y'all standing up here playing, God don't play by me. And he done struck a lot of folks dead playing with me. He done made a lot of folks sick playing with me. Yeah. But they ain't got to take my word for it. Just wait and see how God handles them. God gonna handle them. I done turned it over to God. I done turned them folks over to God. Them liars. Them liars. Them terrible folks. Them terrible folks that got demons in them and things. Woo, I done turned them over to God. And he gonna fix that. He gonna fix that. You hear me? And I'm gonna cry loud and spare not. I'm gonna find so many people. Look, I'm off work Friday. I need a couple of days off work because I need time to dedicate to contacting these legislators and things. I need to call some folks that got some power to move and shake some things up and things. Shake the table up and things. I need to call some folks that know some folks that can make some things happen and things. Yeah. I got to call somebody that knows somebody. Yeah, I'm so afraid of this bullying. I'm so afraid of this bullying thing. And I really wish I could have recorded her. Because, see, she got that sidekick, that maintenance dude, who gonna co-sign for her. And they'll lie and twist everything up and make it seem like I was the one woofing at her. And she was the one woofing at me and thing. Woofing and thing. I just can't get over her with that kind of nerve. See, she done did that before. And I need me to be her last time doing it. Okay? She's very unprofessional. Just trash and things. Wide back, redneck trash and things. Looking like a Down syndrome in the face and things. No offense to the Down syndrome community. I'm just saying. And, oh, this is terrible. And see, I didn't sign up for all of that. And future prospective tenants need to know how this woman is operating her business. Okay, I wish I had known. I would have avoided that place. We need to know. We need a database. We need a database of all of these terrible managers and slumlords and things. We need to have a database. We should not have to go in blindsided, okay, based on a need for housing, and then we so desperate and things. And then they lure us under false pretenses, making it seem like, oh, this is luxury housing. Ain't no such thing. Ain't nothing luxury about that place. Luxury housing, and we running a special. You better watch out for them words when they say a special. That means it's hard for them to fill them units. When they holler something about a special, oh, they got a special for y'all, right? They got a special for you. See, I done had to learn this. And I need to tour the country giving lectures. I'm qualified now. Look how many times I done moved. I'm qualified now to tour the country and sell tickets and and give lectures about this type of situations and things. These apartments, avoid them if you can. Avoid these apartments are not like they used to be. That's my next video. I got to talk about that. Avoid these apartments if you can. They are not like they used to be. Cause see, I done told y'all. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna tell y'all now, and I'm gonna say it again. And a lot of people are not aware of this. I just figured it out myself recently. The welfare, the government, whoever you wanna identify it as they. Whoever in charge of tearing down these projects, look around your city. Drive around your city. You don't have to take my word for it. Drive around your city and you will see for yourself. There are no more projects. Y'all remember the projects from the 80s and the 90s? There's no more projects. Those motherfucking, forgive me, Lord, because those heathens that used to live in the projects, them hood rats, them terrible criminals that used to live in the projects, they are your next door neighbor now. They are out here in the gated communities. They live in high in the hog. They live in nice. They live in luxury apartments and things. They living in the subdivisions. Yes, I've been driving around and I've been seeing these heathens. I've been seeing these criminals. I've been seeing them loafing around in these gated communities, in these nice neighborhoods. That's where they live at now. Yeah. Things have changed. Oh, they done changed. And I never thought I'd see the day when I see some low vibrational, low class hood rats living in nice neighborhoods. Yes. And they tearing down the walls, smoking up the walls, drinking, and just got it nasty and filthy now. But anyway, the landlords don't care because they got insurance. They count on the insurance, to recoup their loss. So they get more interest in that fuckers an asset as it relates to guaranteed money every month from the government. That's what they're looking at. They greedy. These landlords is greedy. So they don't care about these tenants, these hood rat tenants coming into these nice neighborhoods, staying up all night long, disturbing the peace, driving up and down the street in these stolen cars. See, this is why we have had a surge of crime all of a sudden, an uptick in crime. Think about it. Think about it now. And I was telling this man at work about it last night. He said he feel like I am telling the truth. I am telling the truth. Okay, think about when all this crime, an uptick in crime, it happened all across America at the same time. That's not a coincidence. These people, these government agencies that work with these welfare systems and Section 8 programs, all of them, just like these landlords, have increased the rent at the same time. All of them are connected. All of this stuff happened at the same time. And see, they had us distracted with Cardi B, Donald Trump and Russia and all this other bullshit. COVID-19. Meanwhile, they behind our back, but they still in our face. Doing all of this right here. Tearing down these projects and putting these hood rats in our neighborhoods. So all of this happened at the same time. Now we got this surge of crime and all this carjacking and all of this other stuff going on all over America at the same time. And the ones that put them in place ain't saying nothing. Because see, they done benefited. They done benefited off of these motherfuckers. And they trying to fool us by saying, oh, we need to stop the crime. Oh, we need to have a meeting and find a way to stop the crime. Bullshit. They don't mean it. They don't mean it. They benefiting from the crime also. A lot of these people are benefiting from the crime. They don't want the crime to stop. If the crime stop, that's gonna stop their fucking bag. Every time somebody get killed, somebody getting paid at the hospital, somebody getting paid at the clinic, somebody selling the motherfucking bullets, somebody selling the guns, somebody selling the cars. They don't. Who? Man, come on. When you understand the game, you don't get upset when it get played. When you understand the game, you don't get upset when it get played in your face. They playing all in our face. Playing all in our face with this shit. Woo! That's why I say nothing when I hear them saying, oh, we need to stop the crime. Oh, we need to have a meeting to figure out how we're going to stop the crime. Kiss my motherfucking ass with the bullshit. Okay, kiss my ass. I'm not gonna let you play with me. Okay, you already been playing in my face. That's enough playing anything. But anyway, I wanna know, how did this whiteback bitch find out that I had called a code enforcement and thing? I'm just curious, child. Like I said before, you just don't know who, right? And who running their mouth and things. This society has become garbage. And we got so many garbage people in this society. Oh, godless, garbage. I'm telling you the truth. It's just horrible. It's just really, really horrible. And things. But anyway, I want to know, how did that wide-back heifer, how did she know that I had called a code enforcement? I'm just curious about that. And I can't forget about how she popped out on me like a thug. And thing. A wide-back redneck thug and thing. Oh! Bitch, if you don't get your big wide back motherfucking ass somewhere and sit the fuck down, they already say I'm mentally ill. Don't so look like to me, if I'm mentally ill, shouldn't I get a pass for knocking the fuck out of that motherfucker? Huh? doing whatever, whatever it takes to get her the fuck up off of me. If I'm mentally ill, you should not be popping up on a mentally ill person. Okay. Woo! Woo! Yeah, popping out on me. Popping out on me like a wide back redneck motherfucking thug and thing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Did you call code enforcement? Yes, I did, big wide back bitch. I sure did. And gonna call them again if I have to. If I want to. Yeah. Like I need her permission. Like I need her permission to use my phone however I want to. If she had did her fucking job, she wouldn't have had to pop out on me like a thug and thing. She wouldn't have had to stay up all night long developing bags up under her redneck eyes. Okay? She wouldn't have had to come in there mad as fuck. Okay, with a cape around her neck. She wouldn't have had to do that if she had did her motherfucking job. Okay? I wouldn't have had to call I wouldn't have had to call code enforcement. And she wouldn't have got upset about it if she had did her job. I need her to acknowledge that she didn't do her fucking job. Okay? And if her job is too hard for her, she needs to find somebody to help her with her job or quit the motherfucker. That's what I do when I get on a job and it's too much much pressure. I quit the motherfucker. Okay? I don't take it out on everybody else. I just get up and get my keys and walk the fuck on up out of there. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Okay? If you can't, you should have one signed up for that job. She the one signed up for that job, and she can't handle the job, and now she want to take it out on me. Now she want to take it out on me. Now she want to pull up on me and pop out on me like a dog and thing. She the one signed up for that job. It's a lot of that going on. A lot of people signing up for these jobs and they can't handle the pressure of these jobs. But they want the money and things attached to the job. Yeah. I should have let her go on and hit me. I should have got that phone and went live and let that wide back motherfucker hit me. That sound like a check to me. Don't it sound like a check to you? And I always could use an extra check. I always got room for an extra check. Yeah, I should have let her wide back garbage ass hit me. I should have let her hit me. I should have let her get so mad on the inside where she couldn't take it no more and just haul off and hit me thing. And I'm just gonna lay there and holler and wait for the ambulance and thing. And I'm not gonna be healed. I'm not gonna be well until the settlement check comes. I'm not gonna be well until the settlement check comes and thing. I'm not gonna know my name. I ain't gonna know my phone number, nothing, until we cut the fucking check and thing. Yes, let these crash dummies crash out of thing. Don't stop them. Let them go. Let the crash dummies touch your neighbor and say, let the crash dummies crash out of thing. Yes, let the crash dummies crash. And you benefit from their crashing. That's how that go. And thing. Yes, let the crash dummies crash. And you benefit from the crashing and thing. Yes. And they gon' get them up out of the way. It's so easy. I don't know why we think it's so hard. These problematic people, it's easy to get them out the way. Just let them crash out. Just let them crash. Put them in a position to make them crash out and thing. And you benefit from the crashing, and then we just scoot them on out the way like the trash that they are and things. That's how that's go. That's how that's supposed to go, ain't it? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing all right tonight? Let me hear from y'all. Do y'all got some crash dummies that's on the verge of crashing out? Like my manager at that apartment. Do y'all got somebody like that? Have y'all ever experienced anybody like that pop out on you like a thug and thing? Get mad at you for calling folks in authority on them and thing when they ain't doing their job. Have y'all ever experienced a wide back redneck thug and thing That's my first time. I ain't never experienced a wide back redneck thugging thing. That's my first experience with that. Child, they say it's the first time for everything. And that's my first time. Child, I said, ooh, I'm gonna have to keep my weapons on my hip and things when I hear them knocks at the doors and things from now on. I gotta be ready. They say if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready and things. So from now on, before I open that door, I gotta be ready and things. Yeah, baby. In self-defense, of course. I'm not gonna bother nobody unless they bother me. Yes, I'm all about self-preservation. I'm not gonna bother nobody unless they bother me. In self-defense, I got to protect myself by any means necessary. I'm not gonna bother nobody unless they bother me. When you bother me, I feel obligated to bother you back. Yes. And I can't stand no bully. And I have decided that she is exercising the spirit of a bully. Yes, this is a big old bully. A big old bully with a wide back and things. Big at the top and little at the bottom and things. Built like a Tasmanian devil and things. Woo! That's enough to make you mad, ain't it? Wake up every day, you got a shower or something built like that and thing. You gotta take it a bath. Gotta take it a bath every day, big at the top and little at the bottom. And don't nobody want to play in your panties when you're built like that and thing. Don't nobody want to play between your legs when you're built like that and things. Big at the top and little at the bottom and things. Don't nobody want to see you naked when you're built like a Tasmanian devil and things. That's enough to make you mad and bitter. And things. Woo! Fuck. Oh my gosh. Woo! Child, it could have been me built like a Tasmanian devil and mad and bitter and sitting behind a desk that I'm not qualified for. It could have been me. It could have been me. Getting up every day mad and got to lock the doors of my office because I don't want to deal with the people that I'm paid to deal with. It could have been me. It could have been me anything. Oh, I thank God that it's not me. I thank God that I'm not a dirty bitch like that woman, that manager. Oh, I'm so glad I ain't like her. Oh, but you know what? Every dog got its day. She ain't popped out on the right person. She gonna pop out on somebody that ain't got nothing to lose. You hear me? It's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when. Oh yeah. Why she trying to use them police as a dog, as a attack dog, like a lot of people do. She trying to use them police over there as an attack dog. What if they don't come fast enough? What if they don't come fast enough? Why she fucking with somebody and pretending like she the victim? Why she fucking with people? She gonna pop out on somebody that ain't got nothing to lose in her future. Oh yeah. And the way things is going nowadays in 2023, it's a lot of people out here like that. It's a lot of people don't mind crashing out. Okay, they ain't got nothing to lose and things. But anyway, that's her business. That's her business. If she want to keep on operating in that spirit, that's her business and her fate. Okay, but I still want to know, how did she know that I had called code enforcement? That's what I'm curious about. I'm just curious because I need to tighten up my phone if she done hacked my phone and things, or she got my apartment bugged. I need to tighten up. I need to find somebody that can find out the bug. What is she the bug at? If did nobody call and tell me that she got my place bugged and things. I don't guess she can read your mind. I'm just trying to figure out how did she know that I called her folks. She sure know and came over there. Look at the timing. She came over there at the same time. That's not a coincidence, is it? How's she gonna come over there at the same time as the code enforcement folks? Things that make you go, yeah, baby. These folks is dirty and diabolical. You hear me? These people out here are dirty and diabolical and things. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. They are a piece of work. Oh, it's raining out here. I can't hardly see these streets and things. And I don't know why they won't make the street signs bigger and brighter. They need to put some lights on them signs, street signs and things. Ooh. Make them neon. Put them on neon signs and things. Look at this son of a bitch right here. He wanna stand back so he can get in behind me with them bright ass lights. That's what he wanna do. He could have been gone. He wanna get behind me with these bright ass LED lights. Son of a bitch. Ought to be somewhere in the fucking bed. Probably been somewhere shit fucking. Now he gonna come home to his wife, pretend like he just so tired. I bet he is. I bet he is. I bet he is tired and things. Should have been had his punk ass in the bed. But now he want to get all in behind me with the bullshit. And things. And things and things. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to be looking for me a house. I would not recommend apartment living to anybody that really wants some peace and quiet and a decent place to live. Apartments is not like they used to be. Apartments is not like they used to be. And like I told y'all, they have put a lot of those people from the projects, them hood rats that would ordinarily live in the projects, they have put those people in those apartments. Yes, even the luxury apartments. Things have changed with these apartments. Ask me how I know. Look how much I've been moving. I got a lot of experience out here. Ouch. Damn, I'm saying ouch after I done hit this fucking pothole. It did hurt. Shit, felt like I felt it in my soul and things. These fucking potholes. And look like that's another epidemic, these potholes. I'm hearing people in different cities got these potholes going on. What are they doing with the money for the infrastructure? Somebody's stealing. There's a lot of stealing going on. That's going on. All these potholes. We used to have potholes like this. Somebody sitting in another desk. Somebody sitting behind another desk, just warming the seat and stealing. Oh, all these seat warmers and roguish folks. It just don't make no sense. Putting on neckties and things and stealing their ass off. Ain't doing their fucking job. I can see them pinching off the money a little bit, but damn, when you pinch off of it so much, it's just got a financial whole lifestyle, and you got to pay for them whores to go in and out of town and things, and you can't see about the business. How much do you need to fill in a pothole? Okay, fill in the potholes on this side of town, then this week put in some concrete in the potholes on another side of town. Come on now. That little concrete that they use to fill in the potholes, it ought not cost that much. And they just really, effing up the job. And it's just a matter of time. Before some of these news reporters start putting them on blast and exposing them, going through the books and things. It's just a matter of time before some of these news reporters. And speaking of news reporters, oh, I'm so glad. Look, I just be meeting up with these people. And I don't even be expecting to meet up with him like I met up with my neighbor this morning. He was telling me all about what he been going through with that Wideback manager. And then later on today, this evening, I was sitting over there in Chili's, and I usually don't go to Chili's, the restaurant Chili's. And then just when I was getting ready to this is how it happened. I wasn't really even interested in going to Chili's. That wasn't even on my mind. And I was passing down through Walmart, and I saw a news reporter camera. So that's what caught my attention. And then she was standing over there by Chili's. She was getting ready to do a report on some carjacking. And that's a shame that it's so much carjacking going on. This most of the news nowadays, carjacking. And every day it's on the news, carjacking. I'm sick of it. See, the people need to start turning the tables on these carjackers. And some of these undercover police, they could pretend to be regular people and set them up. And be ready and waiting on them. And blast them and Swiss cheese them and things. Just Swiss cheese them and things. Soon as they pull up with the bullshit, just Swiss cheese them and things. Get rid of them. Well, it's a way to stop all this carjacking. But anyway, the news reporter was standing there getting ready to do, she told me she was getting ready to do, it wasn't a news reporter, it was a camera person, but it was a female camera person, and I was all in her business, right? So she was telling me they was getting ready to do a news report about the carjacking. Somebody had got carjacked right there in Walmart parking lot. So I told her, I got something I want to say about that. And she said, really? She was interested because she wanted somebody to interview anyway. I said, oh, yes, I got something to say about that and some other stuff because I want to talk about that Wideback manager over at that apartment place. And she said, okay, well, my news reporter is right over there in the parking lot. Just go right over there and talk to her. So I went over there, and I recognized that news reporter. I've been looking at some of her stories that she be doing on YouTube. And she be covering some interesting topics. And she looked a hot mess, but I gave her a pass because I like some of her stories. She be on top of a lot of these stores around town. So I was talking to her, and it started raining. But before it started raining, I was telling her that I was interested in talking about the carjacking culture. And I know I would make an excellent news reporter, wouldn't it? I really would. And she wanted me to talk. I said, no, I'm looking a hot mess. I got this scarf on my head. I said, no, I don't want to be on camera. I just want to talk. Y'all can just put my voice on the camera. She said, no, I want you on camera. I said, well, no, we'll need to do this another day when I can get my fresh wig and makeup and things. She said, no, this the only day I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing something else another day. I said, well, okay, well, I want to talk about something else also. And I was telling her a little bits and pieces about the Wideback manager and things. She said, oh, she was looking like, oh, this is a juicy store. I could see that twinkle in her eye and thing. So she gave me her business card and told me to email her, and that's what I'm gonna do tonight and things. During my downtime at my job, I'm gonna tell her all about the Wideback bitch and how she been operating over here at this apartment and things. Yes, I want her to bring that microphone and that camera over there to that apartment. Yes, I'm gonna talk about that. So I'm letting y'all know, just in case you happen to see me on the news again. You know, I have been on the news before. I think this is gonna be I've been on the news at least about 3 or 4 times already, and you know, some of this stuff, it has to be talked about. And like I said, I really believe I would make an excellent news reporter. And that's really what I went to college for. But then I dropped out because I found out that they don't make much money. But otherwise, that's my skill, one of my skill sets right there. News reporting and thing, I would make an excellent news reporter. Excellent. But they don't make much money, I found out. So when I found out they don't make much money, I said, I need to get somebody else to do it. and things. But this YouTube thing, this is a filler for news reporting. It's like a bootleg version of it. You know what I'm saying? So we make it do what it do on the YouTube and a social media content creator overall. But yeah, so if y'all see me on the news in a couple of days for talking about what we're gonna talk about, just know that I already told you about it, okay? Yes. I don't think they'll let me talk like I really want to talk. That they want to censor and edit and blah 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 and want me to be politically correct. And sometimes you just can't be politically correct. You just gotta say it like it is and things. Okay. Do y'all think I can talk without saying and things when she come to me with the microphone and things? Do y'all think I can talk without saying and things? I hope. I'm gonna have to practice. Because I can't get in front of that camera with all of this and things. Somebody gonna be sitting there looking at the TV like, who is this woman with this country ass? You know what I'm saying? And I can't get up there acting like that and things. I can't do it. But when I start talking about these heathens, how can I help it? I can't help it. When I start talking about heathens, if I was talking about something elegant and classy, sure, I could avoid saying and things and cussing and things. But when I start talking about heathens, woo, baby, okay, that's a profane matter. That's a profane subject matter and thing. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning into this live. Thank y'all for the cash apps. If you would like to send a cash app, you're welcome to do so. My cash app is $Carmen Kaboom. Holla at your girl. We're going to talk about some other stuff later in the week. Alright? We ain't going to keep on talking about this wide back bitch. But we're going to talk about her enough. Holla at your girl. Peace.